It's 10 and 20 this week. Now, the film's turning 10. The big one that turns big 1-0 this week. Holy cow, I can't believe this is 10 years old. I mean, it's probably my favorite, my favorite superhero movie that's not based on a comic book. And that is, of course, Chronicle. Now, Chronicle is pretty much like a found footage superhero film. I remember when this film was first coming out, and I was getting a little tired of the found footage stuff. Because it's always been like I love horror movies, but sometimes the found footage horror films could be a mess. And of course, a month before this, I saw Devil's Inside, and I'm like, yeah, they're doing some really dumb stuff with the found footage horror genre. But Chronicle was a movie that shows you can actually do a found footage film that is not horror related, and they did this one well. I mean, it is directed by Josh Trank, who, yes, would eventually go on to direct the infamous Fantastic Four movie. You also got Dane DeHaan, who I always think should have been a bigger star. I mean, since this, he of course had like some interesting roles, like Amazing Spider-Man 2 he was in. Uh, he even played James Dean in a movie with Robert Pattinson. But man, it's such a shame he's not a bigger name star. I've always think Dane DeHaan was a really talented actor. And also you had Michael B. Jordan. This was pretty much like before. B. Jordan had some stuff here and there like beforehand. Of course, he had The Wire for Friday Night Lights. But I feel like this is actually one of the movies that really put Michael B. Jordan on the map for most people. And this was, of course, his superhero debut. If you look at it, then of course after this, he will eventually go on to be the villain, Killmonger, and Black Panther. I mean, this is a really intriguing film. It's so fun. It's so entertaining. Where's my sequel? I have no idea. But man, they've been talking. They're saying that a sequel is coming. Of course, it was announced that we are getting a sequel, but with females. I'm hoping we get one soon because I really want to see another one because the first film was so good. I mean, if you guys have never really seen the first Chronicle, I believe you can find it maybe on HBO Max or Hulu or something like that. Give it a go. It is so fun. Alright. Now, also turning 10 is Journey to Journey 2, which is actually like a follow-up to Journey to the Center of the Earth. This one is actually titled Journey to the Mysterious Island. This time around, instead of Brandon Fraser, this stars Dwayne Johnson. You also got Josh Hutcherson reprising his role from the first film. Vanessa Hudgens, Kristen Davis was in this. You had Micah Caine, Luis Guzman. You had some really cool cast members in this. I thought the sequel was actually really decent. This was one of the few films where Dwayne Johnson acted in the jungle because we already know Dwayne Johnson just loves his jungles. But yeah, this is definitely a really fun one. The chemistry between Hutcherson and Hudgens was really decent. I really had such a fun time with this movie. Shame we haven't had another installment, but it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, now films turning 20. Not a lot of 20-year ones. We got Slackers, starring Devon Sawa, who you might know from the recent Chucky series. He also did horror movies like Idle Hands, Final Destination. Now this stars Devon Sawa as well as Jason Segel and Mike Morona, who are about to graduate from Howden University with honors in lying, cheating, and scheming. And the three roommates have proudly scammed their way through the last 4 years of high school, and now during final exams, the three big men on campus are about to be busted by the most unlikely dude in school, who is played by Jason Schwartzman. And in addition, they're with this with a crush, enters their lives one day, and everything is about to be revealed. You also had Jamie Presley was in this, former that '70s show star Lauren Prepon. This is a really fun little comedy. I mean, this was like those early 2000 based comedies, and it's a really fun one. Jason Segel. This was like one of the movies one of Jason Segel's earliest films he did. Now this movie is called Slackers, not to be confused with the Richard Linklater film Slack, which is simply titled Slacker. So yeah, not really much films that turned 20 this week. There is Birthday Girl with Nicole Kidman and Ben Chaplin, but that's really it. Let me leave you guys. Which of these films stand out to you the most? Obviously, the 10-year one will be Chronicle, and the 20-year one it is Slackers. It's not a great movie or anything, but it's actually a fun little film. Anyway, drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simon signing off.